All right, guys, in today's video, we're going to go a little bit more in depth into why she's not texting you back. All right, let's go over it. Guys, I'm going to be real honest with you right now. If you're a gamer, if you do anything nerdy, these are things that women don't like and they're not going to tell you. So, when we talked about are you her type, okay, well, if she likes people, well, first of all, what is the normal woman's type? Not a gamer. Not gamer. I actually saw a post literally yesterday when I woke up and I posted it in my community about a girl saying how a guy that she was just talking to was a gamer and she was immediately turned off and blocked him. Wow, that's crazy. That's how serious gaming is. You never want to talk about gaming around women. Okay. If you are talking about gaming, do not say gaming. Okay. Say you were working on your strategic thinking and heightened ability training. Okay. You were not working. I mean, you are not gaming, you're working, aka working. So, you don't want to be a gamer. You can't be doing anything remotely nerdy. Like when I said prepare your social media, remotely nerdy. Okay? Nothing remotely nerdy on your social media. Nothing. It doesn't matter if you can put gym. Everybody can put gym, okay? So if you have gamer in your bio, that's great for attracting dudes, but we're trying to attract women. And these are things women are not going to tell you. These are the secrets, okay? They're not going to tell you this behind your back. That woman had to post she made that post instead of just literally telling the dude, okay, and giving him a chance, like, hey, if you really want me, stop gaming, you know what I mean? Like that's what it is. So we cannot, I can't, it's too big, it's too big of a canyon if you talk about gaming or anything nerdy. Now, what are other nerdy things? Well, painting Warhammer figures, okay? If you got Warhammer figurines on your Instagram or Facebook, guess what? Women are going to tell you this directly, but it's going to be a turn off. So you're going to want to take the Warhammer figurine post down. I'm sorry. Just take a gym picture, do anything else. Literally go jogging, take a picture, stand in front of your car, take a picture. If you need help, join my free community below. Okay. Now, what else? Okay. So, that's not her type. No gamer is going to be her type, okay? Unless you're a streamer and you're popping, that's different, but that's probably not going to be that way. Now, your social media profile, what else on there could be bad? Well, do you have a link? Remember, Instagram is now the storefront. And I talk about Instagram so much because it's one of the main ways to get girls' numbers or information. Okay. Normally they don't want you to get the number. And actually, I even, I recommend Instagram because it's more of the long term approach. Imagine one guy gets a number, right? And he just tries sending her text, but she wasn't really feeling him the first time because maybe he just got done working. You just got done working. You were in your work clothes, and she wasn't really feeling you then, right? But you got a pimpin' Instagram. The other dude has a pimpin' Instagram, right? And you give her your Instagram. Now she can see you're doing things. Yeah, you might have been working before, but yeah, you're flying all over the place. You got nice cars, and now she can see that kind of long-term approach, and that's that warm approach. Okay, so that's definitely going to get her to text you back, and we want that. So. Are you her type? You can become her type. You just got to show her that you're doing things. So, what is every woman's type? I told you about what not to do. Well, what to do, Jordan? I know, and I'm going to tell you. Well, what's the opposite of being nerdy, sitting down and gaming? Going out there in the world. So we have to become her type. Okay, that's what we're going to do. So how do we become her type? Well, number one is we're ambitious. Okay. What does ambitious mean? Well, ambitious means basically you have a business. When you're talking to her, Here's another secret that women won't tell you. They always want to hear that you have a business, okay? That is right. They always want to hear that you have a business because they just want to have that idea in their head that you're the man, you're working for yourself, and you're going to be making a lot of money one day. It doesn't have to be now, it just has to be the idea and the thought, okay? That is going to make you walk taller, look taller. And like I said on your Instagram, it should have a link in the bio. That's what makes it serious. Okay, you're selling something. So when she actually looks at your Instagram, it's serious. She's got something to look at. Like, hey, I sell this. It doesn't matter if it's security cameras, it doesn't matter if it's pools. Okay, just put that link in the bio and it'll make you look a lot more serious than the other dude who has like 3 pictures. You know him, he's your friend. He has 3 pictures on his Instagram and maybe like one sentence. He does it. What is that? What is she looking at? You know, you got to give her something to look at. So, what's number two of becoming her type? Well, you got to have that X factor, okay? You got to have the X factor. Women won't tell you this, but they want someone dangerous. You got to have someone dangerous. If you're not dangerous, how are you going to protect them? How are you going to portray that you can protect them if you're not dangerous? That is, do you understand? It's just simple biology. Women may not even understand this and they're not going to tell you this, okay? Because they need that dangerousness factor. That's why you might want to have some tattoos. I might get some piercings. I don't know. Get muscular, get big. Okay. I got all the tricks and tips in my free community below if you want to talk with other people and like minded men like you to get all the tricks and tips. So, what else? Well, the X factor. You need to be dangerous. Okay. What is it about you? If you have ambition and you're dangerous, you're going to stand out more than the next man. And that right there, guys, is how to become her type. That is how she's going to text you back. And remember, make sure you're not using any emojis. Okay, that's going to be it for me, guys. If you want any more help, you're going to have to join my free community below. Peace.